Welcome to the Olive Oil Divine Podcast, your go-to source for culinary inspiration. Join Greg and Shirley Mueller, owners of Olive Oil Divine, as they share tips, stories, and insights to make you a kitchen hero. From authentic extra virgin olive oils to rich aged Italian balsamic vinegars, we've got everything you need to elevate your cooking. Live divine.
Ever wonder which gourmet goodies fly off the shelves at Olive Oil Divine? Greg and Shirley spill the infused oil on their top fan favorites. Welcome back, everyone. Skip Monty here, co-host / producer, back in the studio with owners of Olive Oil Divine, Greg and Shirley Mueller. Greg, Shirley, how have you guys been?
We're doing great.
Good morning, Skip. We're doing good. We got morning coffee in hand, and welcome to our kitchen, by the way.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with you, brother. Got my coffee as well, and I'm excited to be in the famous kitchen of Greg and Shirley Mueller. So, but before we get a tour and look around and do some cooking, I'd like to ask what are your best selling products at Olive Oil Divine?
Golly, that's a hard one, but there are a few fan favorites that we can certainly identify, and I guess it really depends on which category of product we're talking about. So maybe I'll take a few and let Shirley highlight a few, but obviously, of course, our oils are our prime product, and I would say most popular by bottles going out the door would be our Zoe, which is our high polyphenol medicinal oil, because people are really starting to learn about that, and it's becoming quite popular. But other than that, for the oils, the Italian herb is high up there in a number one spot. Some of our other varietals that come from Italy and Greece and Spain are they would come in close second behind the Zoe. The varietals are really starting to take off, and people are really starting to realize how good true extra virgin olive oil is. So, what do you think, Shirley?
Well, I will make an announcement. We just brought in a new varietal. It's called Lacino.
Right.
It's from Italy. Polyphenol is around 500. It's has a really great taste to it. We just brought that in, and we got it on the floor yesterday. So it's out there. It's ready for anyone to come in
And what's that
and
called
do
again?
a tasting.
I'm sorry. What's that called again?
Lacino.
Lacino.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it had 500.
500 polyphenol.
And is that what's your target for polyphenol?
Well, we try to get the highest that we possibly can for medicinal purposes. The Zoe that is 1870. Another one is Baqual. That one is 1310 in polyphenol.
Wow.
And then we also go down to the medium, because a lot of people likes just a good plain varietal mild olive oil. So we'll go down around low 500s, 400s. It really depends on the crop that year, because we don't know what the polyphenol is until they actually press it.
Yeah, Skip, a lot of our flavored oils are actually in the 200 and 300 range, because you don't want the polyphenols to overpower the flavor that you're trying to produce with the oil. So we have the broad spectrum from absolute mild, low polyphenol, low pungency, all the way up to the extreme with the Zoe. So everything in between.
Yeah.
Wow. And of
And
course,
as far as popular flavor,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the higher the better for medicinal purposes. Yeah.
And the stronger it tastes, it's gonna give you that kick in the back of your throat. The higher the polyphenol number.
And okay, well, that was going to be my next question. Is there a connection with the flavor and polyphenol volume, I guess? And apparently the answer is yes.
Yeah, the polyphenol can overpower the flavor. If we flavor a too high of a phenolic oil, then it could overpower the flavor, and we don't want that.
Gotcha. So where does I remember on the walking tour you talked about the bourbon flavor. Did you have a bourbon flavor, or is that vinegar?
That's the balsamic vinegar, and yeah, that bourbon flavor is made with wild turkey rare breed, and it's quite popular. It's especially now time to fire up the grills and get the steaks going. That's a great grilling balsamic. Shirley's favorite, the Cash 25, is probably our close to. It's running in a tie with our Champagne balsamic as far as the favorite goes there for lots of uses, and we'll show that in a cooking video perhaps next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the champagne uh, uh, vinegar.
The champagne is a very light vinegar. It's made with the French champagne grape. So it's non-alcoholic, but it just has a um, light, airy flavor. It goes with anything. I like to mix some balsamics together, and sometimes I'll take the champagne and add just a little touch to it, and it really livens up that balsamic. There's sometimes I'll even use two balsamics and an oil together, just to get a nice flavor in. It depends on what I'm putting it on. If I'm doing a pasta, I'll do that with it. The 25, I had a customer come in last week and said he'll add the champagne with the 25-year-old balsamic.
He froze.
So there's just so much you can do with balsamic vinegars.
He froze.
Well, does the champagne balsamic actually have a champagne taste, or can you taste alcohol in it?
No, there's no alcohol in it. It's just the actual grape that they use.
It's made with a champagne vinegar, which is non-alcoholic, but so it does have the flavor of champagne, just no alcohol.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Skip,
go ahead.
the champagne that you were talking about is actually flavored with champagne vinegar, so it's alcohol free. You can taste the champagne flavor, but just not the alcohol.
Oh, wow. So, uh, not something you want to take a swig of while you're cooking.
Well, you could, I mean, but you're not
Yeah.
gonna. It's not gonna relax you anyway unless you just enjoy the
There you
flavor.
go. Well, I know I know from past episodes you've been known to take a swig of high polyphenol straight out of the bottle. Correct.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, that's healthy for you.
Absolutely.
Now you could, I guess, take a swig of the bourbon and start to feel it, but you'd probably get sick before you started feeling the effects of the alcohol because it's so
I
small.
would imagine. I would imagine. Now you guys sell gift sets too, right?
We do. We do gift baskets. We'll do them on demand if someone comes in and wants a gift basket. If we're busy, we'll get it done and ask them to come back. But most of the time, as soon as they walk in the door, we can create a basket with them, and then we'll put it together, and then they just walk out the door with it. We do a lot of corporate gifts. I do a lot of gifts for realtors, um, because we actually can put their logo on a label. So we get quite a few realtors out there that comes in and does housewarming gifts for us with
Oh
us.
wow. Do you have anything that's really popular or more popular than other gift sets?
A lot of people, a lot of our realtors like our olive wood. We'll do a olive wood, a cutting board with an oil and a vinegar and some spices and a dip plate. Or we'll do the bread olive wood piece that we have, bread holder, and we'll do an oil and vinegar in it and a spice.
Skip, a lot of people just will come in and buy an oil and a vinegar for bread dipping and give that as a housewarming gift or
Mhm.
a dinner party gift and bring that instead of a bottle of wine. That's really becoming a popular trend now is to give olive oil and balsamic vinegar in place of wine.
Wow. Well, that's actually a very positive thing. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
give people more healthy gifts. Well, do you on both either balsamic or olive oil, do you have any garlic infused olive oil? I'm a big fan of garlic.
We actually have both
Yeah, we
garlic
do.
olive oil and garlic balsamic vinegar. So
Mhm.
Oh
you can
wow.
come get your garlic breath real easy at our place.
And then we have a couple other oils. We have a Parmesan garlic, and then we have a Parmesan garlic rosemary. We have a melange that's got some garlic in it, and it's got garlic, basil, rosemary, and oregano in it. So we have a variety of different oils with garlic, or you can get it just plain garlic.
Oh wow.
And we can also get them in the seasonings. We've got bread dipping seasonings that are very popular that are going to have some garlic in it, perhaps. Some of the cooking for grilling seasonings and rubs will have garlic. And one of our favorites and most popular is the Tuscany bread dipping for the bread dipping. And then, of course, for cooking, it's the Austin Steakhouse rub. And then I can't forget to bring up the truffled Parmesan. That's becoming a really big fan favorite because that's good on just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice light seasoning with some black truffle and a little bit of salt and sea salt, and it just flies out the door.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Y'all,
we
y'all
have
are
some
making me.
pastas
It's
that's
way
got.
too early to be this hungry.
Well, no, we have pastas that's got garlic in it too. So
Yeah.
if you really like garlic,
You can get your garlic
yeah,
fix with us.
you sure can.
Oh wow, wow, pasta. I think we
Mm-hmm.
talked about that in our walking tour. Wow, so you could basically come in and get an entire meal in your store easily.
You sure could.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Do folks do that? Like come by and say, "Hey, for supper tonight, I'm gonna do pasta with
Yeah.
bourbon balsamic." Oh wow.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parting comments is we were checking customers out is what's for dinner tonight.
Oh, I could imagine that folks, if while they're shopping, are thinking, "Okay, I'm gonna make this tonight." Well, as far as balsamics, I don't know if Greg, if you mentioned your favorite balsamic, but I wanted to ask both of you that.
Well, there's so many that I like because I use them for different things. For steaks, I love the Cast 25 over my steak. That's the only way I'll eat my steak.
Catch 25.
And as far as, oh yeah, that's the 25-year-old balsamic.
Ooh, aged.
If I'm having crab legs, I like to take the bourbon and I'll put the butter olive oil in it, and I like to dip my crab legs in the butter olive oil with the bourbon.
Oh wow, I'm starving now.
If I'm doing egg salad, I add a splash of champagne in my egg salad. Instead of vinegar, I use the balsamic vinegar in my egg salad.
Ooh, I bet that's good. Greg, what about
Oh,
you?
it's real good.
Greg, what about you?
Skip, I'm sitting here thinking about dinner already. So, so
Yeah.
I can't not bring up margarita mix that we've just reintroduced. It's all natural ingredients and fresh real juices, and it's citrus agave mix, and it makes killer margaritas. So that would go great with that steak that Shirley's talking about.
Oh man. Well, got to tell you guys, I have taken a lot of notes. Catch 25, the Italian herb, the Zoe, the Lacino. Is that how it's pronounced? Lacino.
Yeah, it's Italian. Uh-huh. Lacino.
Okay. I've got a list so far, and I'm starving to death. So I think we need to wrap this thing up before I'm drooling on camera. So, but I'm sure a lot of our
Cheers.
listeners. Hey, I'm sure a lot of our listeners made a list as well of your best-selling products, and we appreciate you sharing with us and look forward to our next episode where I think we're going to be doing some cooking, huh?
Yes,
We'll do
sir.
some ideas, yeah.
All right. Sounds good. We will see you guys. Thanks for your time today, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Our pleasure.
Our pleasure.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to the Olive Oil Divine podcast. Don't forget to visit us online at oliveoildivine.com for our exceptional olive oils, aged balsamic vinegars, and more. If you're local, stop by our store and discover how we can make you a kitchen hero. Until next time, live divine.